What's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today's another debut. This is The Last Cube. This is The Path's Beginning, 8 minutes. It's always interesting having a debut and having a long song. And this is from the channel, I think it's like a Spotify topic one. So it's called The Path's Beginning Tuomo Tanilla. I'm guessing that's the composer. And then after that we have The Journey Continues. Same channel. Okay. I don't know anything about The Last Cube. I've never heard of The Last Cube, but it's the last one. Let's start off with The Path's Beginning, which is 8.5 minutes. Let's do it. Oh, requested by Camerson1313. Thank you so much. Let's go. Mind blank. I'm just gonna go into it. First thing my brain goes to is puzzle game. Looks like the GameCube logo. This reminds me of like those thinking kind of city builder games, like the X series, and I forgot the other one I did recently. Stellaris. Ooh, the melody has kicked in. If this has a beat, I'm gonna love it. It's okay if it doesn't though. Ooh, it's leaning towards the kind of stuff I listen to on the daily, like instrumental, just chill stuff. We'll see. Oh, yes. I was hoping the chord would go down. Maybe it is a puzzle game. And you just think. Okay. I was not expecting it to pick up. I'm not gonna look up anything until... Ooh. I'm liking these chord changes. Until after they're both done. I love this image because it really messes with your perspective of 3D. If you stare at it long enough, it looks like the cube's going away from you. And if you stare at it another way, it looks like it's coming towards you. That's really bizarre. The illusion. Ooh, I like this. Ooh. Okay. I like stuff like this. When I'm working, editing, I got stuff like this all day. Sounds like it's building up again in the background. The bass says hello. Cool percussion too. Sounds all warped. I really like this. I don't know where it's going, and it's like super mysterious, but I like this. A bit mechanical now. Sounds like clanging. The path's beginning. First mission, first story, first... It's really simple musically, just bouncing between kind of like two motifs, and it's just everything around it that's making it so interesting. Surrounded by different percussions and ambience, but the core melody is just so simple. This actually reminds me of a game soundtrack that I played recently. I'll talk about it later. Kind of. I changed again. This could be so many things. Like this could be a reading section, a puzzle, or again like a city builder, or neither. This image is actually messing with my head because it's like the whole perspective thing is kind of reflecting in the music. I feel like you can change the way this song feels by how you approach it. Oh, here we go. Now we're playing with left and right speaker. It's mostly on the left though. It like slingshots back here. I love the volume swells. Ooh! There we go. Are we getting a lead? There's only a minute left. That went by fast. This person knows what they're doing as far as producing goes. I don't know what this gave me. This gave me like a lot of... I don't know. It's up in the air right now. It felt a bit like a crescendo and now it's coming back down. Going down the slope. And there's 30 seconds left. I'm gonna guess it ends with like a big whoosh. Ding! Just kind of fade into obscurity. Everything being turned down in the background. Just sounds like that. That brings up a point though. That may just loop infinitely. I really want to look up stuff right now, but I'm gonna wait. Well, good news is I didn't feel like 8.5 minutes to me. It's considered kind of a long song, especially as a debut, which is kind of scary. It's the only reason I brought that up. It's his first impression. You know, I'm only gonna get that one time ever in my life, and something to. I guess I had to think of it kind of like a movie. It's like, okay, well, you experience the movie for the first time, and then but you're there for 2 hours or something. But music is different, you know. It's especially when you just have a thumbnail of just a bunch of cubes and then one in the middle. It's like your brain can just kind of go anywhere. Definitely more on the ambient side, but it had this. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. It's and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it was like intentionally left. How do I put this? I'm blank in the best way possible. It's kind of an open palette right now. I kind of want to wait for the next one, but it didn't feel that long to me, which is good. It went by kind of fast, actually. I love stuff like this. I listen to, I listen to everything, but I definitely like, and let me rephrase it, I love my instrumentals. They get me more productive. I also like them on walks as well. Like I just like them, you know. I like. There's something about them that ironically say more to me than songs with vocals in them or lyrics, and that's only because. And I mean, it goes. It's not like I prefer one or the other. Like it kind of depends on the day, right? But the reason I really love instrumentals, and most of my songs have been instrumentals, is because not everyone uses their voice. Not everyone talks. Not everyone writes. The notes and the instruments and all that is their speaking. You know, that's how I've always thought of music. It's like we're hearing someone's internal thoughts. Well, that's kind of redundant, but you know what I mean. Like someone who may not know how to express themselves, even as a musician. Because like there's before and there's like during. And even while you're a musician, you still might be like awkward, introverted, or socially, you know, whatever. But I don't know, like the music just kind of speaks for them. That's how they feel. It's so interesting to me. That was just really good. I liked the whole gradual climb of it, and then it just kind of went back down. But I feel like it loops probably infinitely. Let's go into the next one, which is 5 minutes, but this is The Journey Continues. I wonder if this is a direct next song. But everything's really vague for me right now, which is totally fine. But this is the last cube, The Journey Continues. I'm not looking it up yet. I'm checking something else. Oh, I forgot to mention what game reminds me of. I'll say it after. Jeez. This is one of those games that just make you think about life, doesn't it? I love how much it like thumps. Right? The boom, 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 boom. Like it hits. I really like this stuff, man. Like, it's not music. Let me just. I'll wait till the end. I'll take a zen moment. Breathe in. Relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Drink water, which I don't have. Let's all have a therapy session for the next 4 minutes. gonna assume most of the soundtrack is like this. Just one big continuation. Let's see what this game is about. I'm not gonna read it yet though. I just want to pull it up. I just love that there's a place for all video game music here, you know? It's not all about just the biggest songs in the world. We need this stuff too, you know what I mean? I really respect that, actually. And I'll elaborate a little bit on that. But I'll just wait. Yeah, the bass really thumps. You can physically feel it. Feels like I'm getting my ears tested at the doctors. Do you hear the doom, doom? Yeah, this one's less about like setting. It's just all about the vibe. Ooh, that's good. That sense of urgency all of a sudden. Damn. Great ending here. Damn. I was not expecting that. It's gonna end soon. That one felt more like an ending. Like, that just stops there. Wow, a couple things to say. So, the game that it reminded me of, before I forget, I didn't write anything down this time. About a year ago or so, maybe more, I played this game called Bound. B-O-U-N-D. I think it's only on PlayStation. I could be wrong. But, just stumbled upon it, kind of the same way I stumbled upon the game Journey, like years and years ago, which is kind of similar here. But if you're into games like Journey, Abzu, stuff like that, I definitely recommend Bound. It's a very short game. You can beat it in a day. It's like 4 or 5 hours. That's including like completion. Maybe like 10 hours if you want to do like the trophy. Anyways, this reminded me of that quite a bit. Not only aesthetically, because that game is full of cubes. There's squares everywhere. I can't like reveal the plot because the plot's even a spoiler, but basically you're going through these blank block-filled worlds with music that's very similar to this. Like it's gradually climbing, but it's like ambient. But also, if you can imagine ballerina movements as your main character. So jumps or have like the, the swan. I don't even know what they're called, but like, that just that ballerina jump, the twist, the twirls, the walking on the tippy toes, all that. If you watch a trailer of that game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But the music is very similar. And again, Cube. Also, what I was saying earlier about like these kind of songs, how they all have a place here. You know, I don't just listen to popular whatever, just whatever. I just like what people send me, and there's doing this after a while. I've seen things and kind of been able to gather some data. A lot of people send me stuff that they want me to hear, and I noticed that like some of the most passionate people are the ones that just send me stuff that they like, regardless of what I'm going to say. And I noticed I noticed this a long time ago, but ever since I introduced the platinum tier, which is like my highest Patreon tier, which lets you skip the line, a lot of those platinum members send me the most obscure games with like no views, no one's heard of it. Some like MS DOS game from the what I mean, like just and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like it just kind of shows that I don't know what my point here was. Something along the lines of just I don't know, it's kind of just a beauty and just appreciating all soundtracks and not just the popular ones, because I would never hear this stuff otherwise. So it's like I'm super grateful about it. This is really cool to me. This is stuff that I would put into a specific kind of playlist. Like I said, I enjoy this kind of stuff. It's not something I would hear 24/7, but considering my love for instrumentals, this kind of ambient stuff, but also my love for games like Bound and Journey, I feel like this would be something kind of up my alley. Maybe not to play, but I'm vibing with it. So I just had to say that. Now, with that said, The Last Cube is a 3D puzzle platformer developed by Improx Games, where players control the last sentient cube on a dying cube world. Oh no. The core gameplay involves rolling the cube to collect and stamp stickers onto its side, which grant unique abilities like dashing, hopping, or cloning to solve puzzles and navigate atmospheric, brutalist environments. The game features a single-player campaign with a rich lore, extra challenges for replayability, and a focus on exploration to uncover secrets and the mystery behind the world's collapse. That's a lot more than I thought it was going to be for just a cube, Okay. Oh, it's fairly recent, 2022. $20 on Steam. Yeah, I've never heard of this. I don't even know if there's any other requests for this game. I can't get a composer. I'm guessing it's this. I'm gonna guess it's Tuomo Tanilla, who I've never heard of. But yeah, see, this is just one of those things where I'm just really appreciating of like the requesters, because they know that they know what they like and they're gonna send it anyways, and they just want other people. They're basically sharing it with me like a friend, and that's kind of really the whole point of the whole channel. It's always what I wanted. I don't know if I've said this before, so kind of random lore if you're sticking around here. But this whole channel is kind of built on the idea of the feeling of like wanting to show someone something, and they're kind of like not paying attention, or you know what I mean? Like, hey, listen to this or whatever, and they're just like, whatever. But it's like, no, like listen to the whole song, like please, uninterrupted and all that. That's kind of what I'm doing here. You're sharing it with me, and I guess it caught on because not a lot of people do it, and that's why I respect people's time, and now I'm backed up for years. But it's I don't know, I just really appreciate it. And it's because of songs like this, For all I know, this could be the most popular game in the world and just super popular, but I feel like it's more of a cult classic, and oh man, Last Cube, cool. Either way, I'm just grateful. So that's kind of where I was going with that. Anyways, amazing sound, great production, a lot of audio manipulation, left and right panning, Bass sounded great. Percussion was cool. Strings were really nice at the end. Had that intensity. Very ominous and just, I don't know. I like it. Ambience definitely has a place in video game music. Everything has a place in video game music. Thank you, Camerson. And thanks to everyone you see on screen. Let me know more about The Last Cube or your thoughts on ambient tracks. What are your favorite ambient tracks in games? All right. I think that's all I got. The journey continues and the path's beginning. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. My name is Jesse. Peace.